Well, guys, I made it. I'm here in Ohio. It is 6 o'clock. I've been in the stand since about, 4:30. We drove in, got in Ohio, say about 1 o'clock, and we got something to eat. Went and got our license, done all that, and we done some scouting. Saw one really big, heavy buck. He looked like he weighed 250 pounds. It was a mainframe 8, maybe 10, real heavy. Saw him from a distance running across the field not far from here. That was private. This is public. But for a quick hunt, we sat in an old familiar spot that we've sat before. It's a big oak ridge. Drops off one side to the road, one side to a big ravine. Just barely got into the woods good. There's acorns everywhere. Some of them being eaten, but most of them not. So, yeah, I am off the ground pretty good. And I'm not expecting a lot today. But it's a good sign, good rubs on this ridge. There's a bench that runs around the back of it back there. And I was going to get there, but I walked it earlier, and I was afraid that if I went back in there, too much scent, So for a quick hunt this evening, I just sat on the ridge where the top of this ridge kind of meets some other stuff, kind of a junction. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Wish us luck. You see right there where they're coming up and down. They're crossing this ridge. There's a couple of rubs right in there. I don't know, you might can even see that one. You got down into that slope. You can kind of see the road in there. And it goes right back up. All the way up the top there. That's kind of a point, and I'm sitting on the slope of it where it meets and flattens out on this ridge. So I'm trying my best, guys. We've seen deer here before. Seen a really good buck not far away, so I hope for the best, guys. First sit, Ohio 2025. Gonna be here a couple of days. We got some rain coming in, but maybe we can make something happen. You don't know if you don't try, though. Second morning, Ohio, sitting on this same ridge I saw yesterday. Sunrise, baby. Ground hunting with the longbow this morning. You can hear the acorns dropping in here. The ground's riddled in them everywhere. I had this trail right here in front of me going down this hill into this ravine. run past me. I was sitting up there on top of that ridge yesterday evening, and had 3 does run within 15 yards of me. Something spooked them. Come to find out, my partner that's with me, one of the guys with me, just about 80 yards down the ridge, shot at one. He gave him a bit of a haircut, but he didn't get him. And I think when he ran away, it scared those 3 up to me. We're overlooking this. We're on this ridge overlooking a bench, and they got a heavy trail all the way down that bench. Acorns dropping down it, rubs all the way down it. Behind me on the other side of the ridge, you can hear is a road. We're parked about 300 or 400 yards down there. But in front of me is this bench, and then it drops into a big ravine, ditch, whatever you want to call it, bottom. So yeah, it's been a good spot. Sat here before years ago. It was really good then. So hoping, praying. We already got a shot off first evening. Shot off and 4 deer. So starting off good. Trail going down right there. Trail going right there. I love this area. This is a great area. Right here. Yes, sir. Those deer come right up out of that bottom right here. Or come around this hill. Look at there. There's a scrape. Yep, scrape right here. Well, that's a good find. Coming right around this edge. I think I might sit this right here. You can smell it. Strong. Hasn't been cleaned out today. But I found what I was looking for. A little rub on this little tree here. I'm gonna get set up right here. Yes, sir. I'm gonna tuck under these trees and wait to see if something's gonna come through today. Y'all wish me luck. Might get my first Ohio buck today. That would be a blessing. Fantastic blessing. Okay, let me get set. See this trail going right through there. Then it crosses and goes all the way around. Right through here. Got a trail through this grass. Comes right up the hill here. Goes right up. I was up there yesterday in that big oak. And those doe come right up this trail right here. They come right up this trail, right to me. So I've moved from my spot. I moved to this tree. I was better covered, and I can see better from here. I just stood up a minute, stretched my legs. Squirrels moving everywhere. You can't hear anything but these squirrels. Had a cool little chipmunk run by me a while ago. That squirrel you just seen in the video was 10 feet from me. And so I just got up and stretched my legs a little bit. So found some really, really great rubs. There's a really good defined trail heading around this knob here. Property line's about, I don't know, 60 or 80 yards that way from the WMA property line, so I can't really go much further. But I may slip off into that bottom, get on the slope edge. There's another ledge down there. I'm thinking about getting down there. It's cool this morning, chances of rain coming in. It's a good chance they're gonna move a little more, and they may stay hugging that bottom. So there's acorns everywhere. I mean, the ground is covered in them. This ridge is full of acorns, so squirrels are everywhere. I imagine that's why the deer are here, but just gotta get one. I'm using the longbow today. The longbow's where my heart's at. So I've shot one with the rifle this year, a buck, 2 or 3 days ago. I shot a doe with a compound. Time to shoot with the longbow. I may regret that choice, but if I can make that shot, I will not. Anyway, we better shut up and get back to it. Alright, it's about 10 o'clock. We decided to ease out. We're going to creep out of here. We're going to go scouting around a few places that we were here, that we saw the last time we were here. But had a few deer right at sunup, right at break, light there. Passed through. I couldn't see them real good, but I did find some scrapes. A really good scrape, actually. But let me show you this rub, these fresh rubs. You see them right there? Right over the back end of this ridge. Got this one. That one right there. Goes right down the ridge. You can follow them. Yeah, we're going to try to hit something else. Got to get to the truck, get the phone charging. It's about to die. It did not have a successful charge last night, so I am going to get in the truck and get it charged. But yeah, so we're heading to another spot. We may end up back here this evening, but this old deer tried to fork this one too. Look at this. Look at that big scrape up side of it. He tried to get it. You see this ridge, it drops off that side. and down that side. This has been a great spot. Been a great spot. This is the second year we've hunted this ridge, and here we go. Look at this. Boom, fresh. That's from last night. So those deer were in here last night, even after we came through. So that's good. Means we're not really disturbing them. You can see some signs of human disturbance in here, but not terribly bad. Found a few rubs and scrapes right here in this fallen tree, but yeah, it's good. It's good. I like it. I may end up coming back here myself. So, all right, guys. See you at the next spot. All right, this is the third set on this Ohio trip, guys. We were in a different location. We hunted that ridge 2 different times. Yesterday evening, as soon as we got here, we crawled up in those trees. And then this morning, we sat till about 11 or so, 10:30, 11. And one deer seen this morning there. But we didn't want to just keep hammering it and blowing it out, especially with the wind blowing the way it was. So we scouted another piece of land that we came to a few years ago. It's up behind a golf course. We walked this bottom. And you know, evenings you kind of want to hunt the bottoms because your thermals will be pulling down. It's loaded with acorns. And it's like an old creek bed. And it's probably 70, 80 yards wide where I'm at. And it runs a long ways. And there are scrapes and rubs down the entire thing. We got a ridge on that side and a ridge up here. And you can see little places where they're coming down. I don't have a lot of visual. Now I am off the ground using the compound so I can get a little bit further distance in here. And yeah, there's a scrape right there. Let me show it to you. You see it right there. There's another one across that ditch over in there. And anyway, this is it. You can see this trail here. It runs all the way down the edge of this ridge. And they've been walking it all in here. Behind me, this is kind of a marshy area. This behind me is kind of a marshy area, and it's riddled in tracks. There's tracks, and actually there's a laydown there, and a buck has recently rubbed a bunch of trees completely in two in that area. So that's probably 60 yards away. Mr. Elvis and Harold are about 80 yards in increments down. We've scouted out and found a spot for them to be. It's early. It is only 3:10, so yesterday we saw deer and bucks moving around at by 3 o'clock already. So yeah, Sit 3, Ohio 2025. I don't feel as confident here as I have some other places. Down where they're at, I feel really confident they're going to see some stuff. Rubs as big as your arm. Fresh, it's still bright. You can see it from a long ways away. Big scrapes all down. There's turkey scratch everywhere in here. Deer tracks everywhere. Big tracks, little tracks. So I feel confident that I'll see deer. I just don't know that I have a shot here. I'm not sure I chose the right location to be. So I got enough time. If I change my mind, I'll move. So simple. So yeah, strapped with the Bowtech amplifier. Always in the Summit Climber. My open shot, putting it to work today. So stay tuned. You might see something, might not. I don't know. I'm hoping one of us pops one. Mr. Elvis already drew blood. He really just gave him a haircut though. Maybe he'll finish it today. Well, a massive flock of turkeys just came through. There must have been 30 turkeys in that flock. I can still see them a little bit. I got excited. I thought there was deer coming down that hill, but it was turkeys. I could hear them over there pecking and scratching, and you could hear them little pops and little clucks and purrs. And but then I heard all that noise, and I was thinking, well, this is it, guys. Deer are coming. But I caught a glimpse of a little black image pecking through there. That was kind of cool. That was fun. It's not a deer, but that was still pretty good. I'm a turkey hunter at heart. I love it. Turkey hunting is like one of my favorite things to do. And so, who knows? Maybe I'll come back up here in Ohio and go on a turkey hunt. If I do, I know the area I need to be in. No deer yet. I'm questioning my set because if the deer follow the same path as the turkeys, I have no shot. None whatsoever. So yeah, not that deer and turkey take the same path, but there's a reason those turkeys took that path. Just like there's a reason that deer take paths they take. So I can still hear some turkeys on that hill clucking. Well, I'm gonna finish watching these turkeys bug out and leave. I'm gonna decide what I need to do. It's hard to decide. Do you sit or do you move?
That's it. I just went ahead and shot that little forky. Let me turn it. There he is, right there. We're gonna wait him out. This little 4, 5 point, something like that. But you know what? I watched deer pass me and pass me and pass me for days. And that is a buck, and I have a buck tag. So Ohio 2025, he's not no giant, but I don't care. I'm a deer hunting today. And there's a deer right there. He came to this scrape. He literally worked that ditch as you've seen. He walked up to this scrape. He checked the scrape. Guys, dead deer. Third deer this year, 2 bucks, 1 doe. This is my second year coming to Ohio, and I've walked everything. And maybe I shouldn't shoot this deer by some people's standards, but by my standards, that's a dead buck laying on the ground. He's a trophy to me. All right, now I got to get down. I'm going to send this bow down. I'm going to climb down this tree. I'm going to pack this up. I'm going to walk over there. I'm going to put my hands on my deer. I'm going to thank God for him. And Harold and Elvis are still deep down in there. So I'm going to go to the truck. I'm going to get my knives. I'm going to start working on this guy. So, all right, see you on the ground. All right, I finally hit the ground. Got my bow. I had to climb back up. I left my bow hanger in the tree. I was probably 16, 17 feet up to the platform. But guys, I can't be more excited. I'm going to bring you with me. Here we go. This is the tree I was in. I was up there at the fork. There's this scrape right here. And this guy came right to the scrape. Now I had to shoot him twice. The first one hit him in the back. There he is. Little 4 point, little forky. Yes, sir. Good deal. Yes, sir. There we go, guys. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. This is awesome for me because I was second guessing myself. I was doubting myself. I was in that stand. And I said, Lord, I was praying. I said, Lord, help Elvis and Harold get them a deer today. Lord, if you feel the will to give me a deer, I'll take one, Lord. And so then I was really second guessing where my placement was. And I said, Lord, I prayed, Lord, if they're, give me a reason to stay in this spot. Because I was wanting to leave. I was like, I'm going to climb down. I'm going to keep moving. Give me a reason to stay. And all of those turkeys started coming through. I started hearing them. At first I thought they were deer. And they were turkeys instead. But that's okay. Because I stayed. And then sooner, 20 minutes after they left, I saw this little guy hop down into this creek. He's been drinking water, as you've seen, doing all of that. I'm proud. Thank you, Lord, for this blessing. Now to the job. I'm going to take this stand back to the truck. I'm going to get the knives. I'm going to come back. I'm going to skin him, cape him, get him ready for the road. All right, guys. I hope you get out there, and I hope you enjoy the creation God gave us. Enjoy the outdoors. Go deer hunting. Guys, go deer hunting. Go squirrel hunting. Go walking. Go hiking. Get outdoors. For me, I love this. I love bow hunting. I love traveling with friends. I love trying to get out and find a good deer or good fishing hole, guys. It's the place where I really relate with God. He really shows up for me. He's shown up for me this year a lot. He is really just allowing him, as I pray and I walk through those woods, allowing him to stop me where I need to be. And so far, it's worked every time this year. Guys, I encourage you to do the same thing. I better get to work. I still got plenty of daylight to get this done. So let me get at it. Guys, time to put that outdoor edge skinning kit to work again. Ohio 2025. It goes with me. It goes with me everywhere I go. Here we are. Let's get to work. Well, he's all cleaned up. He's packed up. Now I'm just sitting here waiting on Harold and Elvis to get here. I hope one of them's got one we got to clean too. It took me an hour. 1 hour I had him dressed, cleaned, decapped, everything. Whew. Got him in this backpack, ready to ride. This meat and these little antlers are going to take a ride back to North Carolina, guys. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for the blessing. Well, see you in NC.